Good morning, YouTube. I'm on my way to work. It's Thursday. It's been a pretty smooth week so far. And I had a video yesterday about a van that came from one of our wholesale accounts that had an aftermarket converter on it that had a crack right down the center of the substrate with an EGR code. And you can actually hear the idle was struggling because the EGR is stuck open from carbon. So I wasn't sure if it was from handling or just the EGR. You know, all I can tell you, this is what I'm dealing with, and I need to take some corrective action. So I try and look at the comments, some or everyone's opinions and ideas and thoughts, and I respect that. And some aren't nice, and some are, you know, very positive. I mean, you got to take the good with the bad, I guess. Welcome to the world of keyboard warriors and nice people, right? So somebody with their title master technician or tech something like that, who even knows, he comments, he says EGR valves don't cause catalytic converters to fail. And I just had to chuckle. So I was in my office, my private office, and I had to chuckle, and I said, well, you may want to check your skill level there, brother. An EGR valve can cause many issues for your car, and anything that goes on in your engine can cause your catalytic converter to fail. Anything. That's simple. Just like smoking a cigarette with a filter, right? Whatever's going through the cigarette that's burning, right? If you pack it with crack or cocaine or wacky tobacco, whatever that's burning, right, is getting caught in a filter. Your catalytic converter is technically some type of filter. So let me explain what an EGR valve does, Mr. Master Technician. An EGR valve is designed to lower combustion temperatures and reduce NOx gases. Well, how do you do that? Well, how does it do that? Well, it takes intake and exhaust gases, right? And it calibrates leakage, if you can understand that. So one port of the EGR valve is sealing the intake and exhaust, and it could be two. There could be two different ways. I mean, some are vacuum commanded, and then some are just digitally commanded based upon load. And then once the EGR valve opens, it should not be open at idle. Therefore, if there's a mechanical problem or electrical problem or a carbon problem, it is jacking up the air-fuel ratios. And what do improper air-fuel ratios do to the catalytic converter and everything else in the system? Well, it jacks it up, right? So if you're supposed to have a 14.1, 13.7, 14.1 at idle, and now your air-fuel ratio is 11.0 at idle, and you don't take your car in because your check engine light's on, and guess what? That overly rich condition is destroying the spark plugs, adding carbon, and so on and so forth. So just a little lesson for the guy out there that said EGR valves do not cause catalytic converter problems. You are way off, dude. You can check with Ford Boss Me and anybody else that's on the level out here. And a simple Google search, putting keywords are, will an EGR valve damage a catalytic converter? I bet you find some interesting tech there. Thanks for watching.